Hi YouTube, how's it going? This is just going to be a quick review video about this exercise device that I got off of Temu. Um, also, don't worry about the Christmas tree. Don't judge me. I've just been lazy. Don't be weird about it. But I bought, excuse me, I bought this because the video that I saw about it was really cool. You can actually replace a lot of exercises with this one device. So it's kind of like a total home body gym type of situation. However, I'm going to tell you guys right now, save your money. This thing was like $95. It's not worth the $95. I'm going to tell you why. So first, good points about it. It comes with these resistance bands for you to be able to do shoulder flies, shoulder presses, and bicep curls. The seat swivels 100, 360, which is great. The reason why that's good is because it allows you to do a lot of core exercises for your lower core to help you get that V shape, on your lower abs. It comes with a leg extension portion, which is nice, so you can get your leg workouts. It also comes with this nifty backrest so that you can also do ab workouts and do sit-ups and crunches, and it goes a little bit farther down past 180 degrees so you can get a wide range of motion for your core. The downsides, because there's a lot of them, downsides to this product are this nice little backrest. When you go down, it's spring-loaded, so it helps you control your movement on the way down, which is great. However, it does not help you at all on the way back up, which is also good because you really don't want help on the way up. That's where all the resistance is at, is on the way up, and that's where you want the most tension, on the way up. This will not meet you on the way back up. It's not going to stay with you. You're going to go down, it's going to stay down, and you're going to be like 25% up, and then it'll come up to meet you. That's kind of a plus and also a negative. It'd be better, I think, if this thing would meet you on the way up. It doesn't need to assist you on the way up. It should just meet you on the way up. It should be there with you. It's not. I have to kind of come up a little bit and then it meets me, which I felt was a little bit weird. I mean, if that's the case, I honestly feel like you're better off not having this part and just keeping just this part. The reason for that is because you get more of a workout if you're the one that has to control yourself on the way down rather than having something help you on the way down, because you're going to have to use some resistance on your own to keep yourself controlled on the way down and then control yourself on the way up. Another good thing about this that I forgot to mention is I took the other one off already, but it comes with these extra bars that you can put on here so that you can do incline push-ups, which is nice. There are various exercises that you can do with this. You can sit on it like this, sideways, and lean over and do some exercises that way that will help get your core, or also your obliques here. The excuse me, biggest reason that I got this is because when you're at home trying to work out at home, there's not a lot that you can do in an apartment for leg exercises, as far as squats are concerned, other than just like regular free squats, unless you have something that will help weigh you down to do weighted squats. There's really nothing other than just free squats and regular, like, just body exercises for your legs. which is why I was excited about this, because I figured at least I can do leg extensions at home and get something of a leg exercise while I'm at home. There's also, I saw here, let me pause this real quick. I'm going to get the book that comes with it. All right, so there's also all these really great exercises that you can do with it. As you can see, tons of exercises that you can do with it. Notice here how this guy's doing like a bicep curl with it. Do leg raises. I have no idea what this is. But look, you can do a side crunch, which is great for your obliques. Side twists, also a great core exercise. I mean, I don't really know what that's gonna help much, but you know, you do leg crunches. Here's another oblique crunch. And here the model is doing a leg extension. I think that's pretty much it. So you can see there's tons of exercises, which is great. However, the downside is that these resistance bands that come included with it don't resist squat. They are so weak, it's ridiculous. I mean, you have to do like 100 shoulder presses just to feel anything. I'm not a fit guy. That is why I bought this, so that I can get in better shape. So I'm not like a gym rat or anything like that. I hardly go to the gym, which is why I got this. I also thought, hey, you know, I also have like a little gym at the apartment complex with treadmills and stuff like that. I'm like, you know, between that and this, I could completely get rid of my gym membership. But I'm going to hang on to it. These resistance bands feel like they're maybe like 8 pounds on each side. So you're really not getting that much resistance. Also, I'm short, and when I'm sitting down and doing shoulder presses and I've got a straight back, I feel like I'm going to break these when I get to the top of that press on the shoulder presses. I can only imagine how somebody that's average size, which is like 5'9" or taller, is going to feel excuse me, when they're using this. I'm afraid that they might just snap this, because it's like I said, it feels like 8 pounds. I feel like I'd get more of a workout with a 10-pound dumbbell than with these bands. These bands don't do anything on the bicep curl. Like I said, you got to do like 100 of those curls before you feel anything on this. Now, the biggest drawback for this, which unfortunately is the biggest reason that I bought it, was for the leg extension, you know? Get some sort of a leg exercise. Now, for those of you that have ever been to a gym and used a leg extension machine, on a standard leg extension machine, that bar will extend as you raise your leg. Or if it doesn't, this pad right here is usually made out of a slick material, and that pad will roll freely as you raise your leg, because as you raise your leg and extend it, that pad is going to roll up your leg. Let me show you what I mean. So, and I'm short, so this is like a perfect height for me. I can get my foot right under there, and I'm right at the top of the, you know, my hamstrings are like resting on this pad. Excuse me. Someone who's average height, they're not going to be resting on this pad at all, which is not a problem. The problem, though, with this is that when you go to extend the leg, you can't get a full extension. This thing does not roll up my leg at all, and the bar doesn't extend, so that's about as far as I can go, which is not far at all. Boom. That's the most I can do. And then this thing is like digging into my shin. Now, there was also the bicep curl that we saw that one guy doing in the photo, and he's only going about putting that bar to about 90 degrees. So I went to go try that when I first assembled this on this side, and the cable just snapped. Look at that. Just snapped. Didn't even hit the full range of motion and get that 90-degree angle on this bar. The bar was not even parallel with the ground, is what I'm saying. It was like here, and the sucker just snapped. It's supposed to be able to go here. So, just as I said earlier, with the resistance band, this band here is made out of the same material that the resistance bands are made out of. It's the same amount of tension as well. Like, it feels like 8 pounds, which is why I was disappointed, because I thought, oh cool, I'm going to be able to do my leg exercises, maybe even do some curls, and this thing does nothing. Look, look, look. No tension whatsoever. I don't even feel it. So, save your money. Do not buy this on Temu. It is total crap. I mean, I was thinking that I was going to keep it. I've got my own resistance bands. This is, I think, like 10 pounds. Maybe. I could be wrong. I think this is the 5-pound one. But either way, I also have a bunch more that are stronger and have more resistance to them. So I think I've got like a 30 and a 40 and a 60. So I could probably just take this, wrap it around that pole down there, and get more resistance than the resistance bands that they include. So, but I told Temu that this thing broke on me, and I was thinking maybe they'll just send me a replacement, but honestly, they weren't going to do that. They're like, no, we're not going to replace it. We're just going to send the item back, and that's it. So I was thinking I could still keep it, because I could still do crunches on it. I could still work my obliques on it. I could still get my own resistance bands and wrap it around down there and get, you know, a good shoulder press and a good bicep workout out of it. This is useless, other than this right here for incline push-ups. But I mean, for that, I could just use that, you know. And then yeah, you could also do tricep dips on this, right? Again, I could just use that. So, yeah, they said no, they're not going to replace it. Just send the item back. Well, if I send this back, I'm not getting another one. Meaning, I don't want another one. It's not worth $100. This thing ain't even worth $30. Okay. I think they have another one on Temu that I think is like $50, that just includes just this whole ab crunch thing. So I think maybe I'll get that, because, you know, this part is good. Like I said, the only downside is the backrest doesn't meet you when you're coming up right away. It takes a while before it actually meets you. Which is fine. Like, you want to be the one to do the work on that sit up or that crunch, because when you're the one doing the work, you're the one getting the most benefit out of it. If you have the machine doing the work, you're not working anything out. You're not stressing the muscle. You're not building it, right? So, yeah, hopefully this helps. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this on Facebook and Temu, but trust me, just save your money. It's not worth it. There are no shortcuts. Go to the gym.